Hello, good morning. Today is September 28, 2021, and it's Teacher's Day. It's remembering the birthday of a good teacher named Confucius. That's why all Chinese school commemorate or remember that. So we have no classes. So in everything, aside from like we have program for Teacher's Day needs planning with a PTA, we also need planning every day as we cook meals for our children. So today, this is my plan. I defrost early. So I will cook giniling with some vegetables like potato, carrots, and I'd like to mix it with radish also. And I like to cook ampalaya with egg. Usually, this is how I cook. I cook for the whole day. So, then, pwede rin mag-fry ng bangus. So, I think that's all and I will cook rice. And the leftover rice, I will cook as fried rice. Okay. It's time to prepare the ingredients now. So, I will not do it step by step with you because I know you know how to cut. So, while preparing, make sure you wash all your vegetables and cut it well. Especially for ampalaya, you need to soak it with salt after you cut, before you cook. Okay? I do recording because, or blogging because, of course, it's also a learning thing for my daughter because she loves to watch my blog. And then, not only she watch, she repeat and repeat. And while doing this, she's also answering her worksheet. She is also becoming independent. No?
This is so good.
So right now, while we prepare everything, we also need to marinate some. So like this, for Anna, I make sure I marinate it with salt and pepper and toyo and like that. For the bangus, and I wash my, I will soak. If you don't have vegetable wash for your like this, because I use vegetable wash. If you don't have like this, you can also just put salt. I think that's how I do before. So you wait for a few minutes and then you rinse. Kasi we don't know if our vegetable and fruits have some chemicals sprayed on them. So there's no mga worms. And then I do make sure that I wash also my ground pork. Anyway, just for you to know, everything need to be washed before we cook, to be sure. Now, let's wash our rice. I only pre-wash my rice one time.
Do you know how to make giniling properly?
Huh?
Do you know how
You
to
can help Mama cut the carrots and the After I pour the water here, I will not throw the water from the rice because I'll use it to water the plants. Kasi the plants needs nutrients also from this. Ganun no? You have to be intentional. Kasi you can just throw it naman, but a little inconvenience means a lot to somebody. Like helping people. It may be inconvenient sometimes because you go out of your way, right? But, like this. I can use faucet water to cook the rice, but there's so much chlorine, so I will use filtered water. So, in everything, preparation, there's some inconvenience, but that's how it should be, so that you can prepare healthy food, making sure that your what you give to your family is good, still have something, no? So I pour it here kasi there's still some. This rice, I got it for free from the rewards of Well Life. So, you know, I do side hustle business at the same time aside from working in a school, because having a special child, or if you really want to prepare and save money for your family, you need some extra income. Maybe, sorry for the distraction at the background. My son and my husband is teaching my daughter answer her worksheet. So you measure, has said you measure until here, in between the here, this part, okay? To before you put in the so don't be in a rush in cooking. There's a time for everything, no? Yan. Okay, so that's it. Just like the saying of, or quotation of President Abraham Lincoln, the former president of US, he said that if he needs to chop a tree for 6 hours, he will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe, or the one that he used to cut. So that goes in everything, preparation. If you want to cook a yummy meal, preparation is important. So you have to marinate, you have to chop first all the ingredients, prepare, not all at the same time you cut and cook at the same time. So we learn all this slowly, little by little. Now I will put this one, I don't know, this smells good, for my rice. Look, I will put that here on top. Yan. And then now I put in the rice cooker. Before we plug the rice cooker, has said, we plug it in the, so that it will light up, no? And then we make sure the bottom is dry, so you wipe. Okay, I'm teaching step by step because I want my daughter to learn. So, yan. And then close it. After that, you make sure you press this to cook. Once it's up, then okay na. It's cooked already. That's the beauty of rice cooker, no? It will not overcook. Thank you for the inventor of rice cooker. Make sure your chopping area is clean, because you will chop your vegetable here. Sometimes kasi vegetable will fall on the table. So make sure it's clean. So you can use clean cloth or tissue, or you can use alcohol. You can use alcohol or use this tough and tender all-purpose cleaner from Melaleuca, also anywhere. In cooking, these are some of my important tools, like this, to take away. Kasi kung wala to, I find it so difficult using the knife, no? So there are cooking tools that you have to also buy and invest. Actually, it's not so costly. So I will not show you every step how I do it, because I have it in my other vlogs, how you chop. You need to be careful because knives are sharp, okay? Has said, do you understand? Yeah. How do you call this one? This is radish. So I like radish actually to put it in a soup or pork soup, or in our, I add it also in our, what do you call that? Later, our giniling, no? Ground pork. So, yeah, side muna ka, and then I chop it. So, right now, another one for the carrot. Peel the side. We already pre-wash this before we do this. So, yan. So, yan. Okay, so peeling, be careful also, you don't peel your own hand. So slowly but surely, that's how it is in everything, no? Slowly but surely, especially in business. Don't expand right away. Just try to make sure your first business is successful and duplicate it. Yeah, so that you will not have a lot of losses just in case. Okay, thanks. So you slice the carrots into small thin, and then you make it in a cube.
Scare, okay, scare. That's the skin. Oh, here,
Thank you, Hagyos, for teaching Ati. It's big help to all of us. I have a very smart, intelligent son.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes. What's
Oh, you
this?
go to Shotiti. If you are the one needing something, you don't ask people to go to you. You go to them.
Okay, I guess what is this? Yes.
What did Mama say, Ate?
You go to Shoti nga if you are the one needing. Ano, how do you call this? Radish, because it's so long, into half. And I slice it thinly
Tada!
to make some cubes. Okay, Hesed? So,
Of course, I do it myself. It is fun to slide on our.
oh,
Wait.
yan. You
Yes.
know,
This is
some
yes.
people don't add radish, no? But, kasi I like the crunchy feeling of radish. You can also maybe put singkamas. It's just to add flavor to your
Can you
giniling.
stop?
Okay?
If you.
So,
What is
for
this
our
again?
potato, you just have to slice it also into cube. I don't have to peel the side because I already pre-wash naman. Kasi mali. You can choose a bigger potato or not. Okay? Additional what? Additional vegetable to add from what I have prepared is tomato. It's also good to add tomato in our pork giniling. Actually, it's nice to add some colors. You can also add bell pepper if you have, but since I don't have, I add tomato. You can add also raisins to add some black. So there's many way to make your pork giniling like yummy when you have so many things that you add there. So in cooking, it's like art, no? You just have to try it and see, taste it, how does it taste. In everything, when we cook, always put garlic and onion. To me, that's how I do it kasi I like talaga the benefits of the health benefit of onion and garlic. So you can research on it. It is good for our heart. Sharing all the ingredients first. So that's also goes in teaching, no? So you can have a wonderful experience with your students in your teaching. Preparation is very important. If you need to teach, going back to the quote of Abraham Lincoln, if he needs to cut a tree for 6 hours, if you need to teach for 6 hours, he will spend 4 hours sharpening his axe. So you need to spend 4 hours preparing. If you want to have a yummy food, you also need to spend some time to really prepare all the ingredients, to buy it. But there are times also that we don't have the luxury of going back and forth to the market. So whatever is in your ref, just cook it, no? Like for me, I just cook what I have in the ref. So making sure that I prepare yummy food. The most important ingredients is love. When you cook it with smile and dancing. Said, how do you marinate the bangus fish? Because this is your favorite fried bangus. You can use like toyo, or
I don't know what's this.
what's this? Soy sauce or vinegar and sugar. Okay? Or since I have a friend who gave me this one, sukang achara. Thank you, Mary Ann, for this. I can also use this, no, for to marinate. Yan. Meron na yan lahat, no? I believe. So yummy kasi yan na, no? So let's see. Pwede na yan to marinate. Or you can also use this to when you want to eat something that you need sausawan. This is very good. I think she's also selling it. I will tag it to you. If you PM me, I'll give you her contact details. Okay? So, pwede na yan. For easier preparation. Or, if you want pa, sige, Hesed ha, this is how you do it. A little sugar. Yan. To make a little sweet taste. Pero pwede na yon. Okay? A little vinegar and soy sauce to marinate our what? Our milk fish. So, while waiting to marinate, kasi I will cook the giniling first, then just like that. So, this one I put in the ref para no ants. So, it's good to always have your working area clean before you do another task. So, after I marinate, cut some of the vegetable, I need to cut pa pala my, ampalaya with egg. So, cut ampalaya. So, in cutting ampalaya, we must be careful. Kasi, para hindi siya maging mapait.
Next.
Okay.
Shelf. Smell shelf.
Yan.
Shelf.
Get the middle part, the seed area.
Are you sure this is correct? Shell.
So, I'm proud of my daughter, no? She's doing her worksheet by herself. She just come to us if she doesn't know. So, we can still continue to do our work. So, sometimes she asks me, she asks her daddy, she asks her brother. So, all of us should be ready to guide and teach her. I need to cook na kasi this one or else hindi na masyarap.
This is correct.
So,
Look at this.
how are you there? I hope you are enjoying my vlog. If not, it's okay. What's important, I just want to share life with you. And most importantly, I do it also to let my daughter learn how to cook someday because she loves to be a chef. She wanted to be a chef and a teacher like me. So, if I do this, she just follow. Modeling is very important in our teaching. So, this one, dapat I soak it with water. So, cook in cutting, I add salt sa water to take away the bitter feeling. Yes. So, I continue cutting. It's up to you. You want it thick or not so thick. What's important is you cut it lang according to your desired thickness. Be careful, I said, when you cut. Careful with your hands because knife is sharp. I only have one knife, so is. If many knife, you use plural form. So, subject-verb agreement is very important to learn in our English grammar. Okay? So, wait lang muna dyan. So, when cooking, I will not. So, sabay-sabay lang po mag-cook. Yeah? There, my husband always remind me to keep the knife right away because it's dangerous. Okay? Then, now, we're ready to cook. So, it's up. How many will I cook? First, ground pork. And
Fresh.
yeah, and then with the milk fish. So we have 3 viand for the whole day, brunch and dinner. Okay, enjoy with me. While waiting for this one to heat up, water the plant first. I just watered the plants with what I used to wash my rice. Yeah. So yan. So now a little lang oil kasi it's already non-stick pan. We will put garlic. Yan. Hindi pa nga hot. You have to wait lang. Yan. Dapat hindi ko inubos, no? Wait. Not lang ubos kasi I will cook pa ampalaya. I will not do it na again. So, a little of it lang. Yan. For my ampalaya. Okay. Yan. So, I also turn on the other side because I also be making a soup. Pwede ba yun? Okay, sorry if maguluhan ka sa akin. One at a time lang pala dapat, no? So, but I like talaga soup eh. Not all lang giniling na fry. So, may a little lang soup. Yan. Kasi, yan. Okay? So, what's first? After the garlic, onion. Okay, after garlic, then we put onion. Yan. Okay. So, also here, the same. But this is soup lang. Okay. Yan. Sabay-sabay na lang para we can already cook two together. Pareho lang kasi din. Ay! Not so many kasi I need to reserve for my ampalaya. Ingredients for my ampalaya. Okay. Yan. Okay. After the garlic, the onion, then we put the what? Carrots. Yan. Then the other one, carrots also. Mas more dito. Mas more dito. Ayan. So, how do you want it to taste? You want it to taste like oyster. Then, we put our, what do you call this? Radish. A little radish here. Ayan. Radish here. Radish, more radish. Ayan. So, cooking is easy. You just have to enjoy what you're doing and be confident. Kasi the basics are there. You just have to put salt and pepper. Now, let's put our potato. Potato here a little. Then, potato all here now. Then, also you put the tomato. So nice to look na, no? Many colors. You want to also put here a little tomato. Ayan. Thank you, Lord. We have yummy food. So now I will put the how do you say, ground pork. I pre-washed the ground pork already. Okay. Pero a little bit pa malamig. Later, I will put some, So that's why we really need to take time to have it defrost, no? Kasi parang matigas pa. Sa tigas na area, I put it na lang in my soup. Okay, sa soup ka na. Kasi, there's hot water. Ayan. We now season it with soy sauce. If you put soy sauce, hindi ka na mag-put ng salt. Okay? Water. Hot water. I use kettle to put hot water. And just madali. And then I don't put how do you call that? Soy sauce there. I put salt. Yeah. If there is salt, there is pepper. Okay? That's the rule of thumb. Soy sauce, and I put pepper, salt, pepper. Okay? So now, let's mix it. Actually, after the garlic and onion, dapat you put na the ground pork. I'm so excited with the vegetable. Kaya nahuli yung ground pork. But it's okay. It's just few minutes difference or few seconds lang actually. So, yun. Actually, dapat mas marami pang ground pork. Kaso matigas eh. Kaya, ginalagay ko na lang siya sa soup. But okay lang din. Kayo, we are still the one eating it. No? This is just maybe half kilo of ground pork. Half kilo lang. Mukha lang siyang so many. It looks so many because of the vegetables that I mixed. So, it's so yummy na tingnan, no? And you can add brown sugar. And you put paminta for the smell and a little, like what you call this? Chili sauce to add some spiciness, and one here. Yan. You can cut it, but for me, I don't cut. Kasi, actually, we are not really so fan also of spicy, but just to the spicy taste lang a little bit is okay. No? So, next. We can have it covered for a while. Cover lang. So, para mas mabilis maluto. Salt and pepper lang, no? Oh. Diba? I put here no salt because I already put toyo. So now I put sugar. A little sugar. Actually, pwede naman cute lang. Kasi wala naman akong raisin. If I put raisin na, no need to put sugar. Kasi may sweet taste na. So, mix it, mix it. Actually, in cooking, pwede yung merong trial and error area where you taste it if ano na, okay na ba yung lasa. Ganun. So, we'll see but a little bit more longer kasi para when I taste it, talaga cook na siya. We just add some flavoring to if talaga kulang pa yung saltiness niya or yung sweetness niya. But for the meantime, there's waiting period for mga 10 minutes lang. I think that's okay. Okay. Okay, let's try to taste our food. Then we taste the food, the what? The soup first. No? I make the giniling. Okay. Bland pa yung taste, no? Not so, ano pa, I think I need to add 1 Knorr cube there. And this one, let's try to taste. Okay. This is what you call panglasang Pinoy. I don't know if in other country you have this, but it's good to add some 1 pork cube to taste. And then here add 1 also to taste. Yan. Para lang to add flavor. Yes. So, ganyan. Tapos na. Our cooking is done. We just have to mix. Pero, if you don't have Knorr cube, you just add salt. Actually, salt lang kulang. Kasi I did not put salt here. I just put toyo. Okay? So, here, we don't have to make it so watery or juicy kasi we have soup naman here. Actually, my husband, my son doesn't like saucy. But me and my daughter, we like. So, this is already for our breakfast. Yummy. But it's up to you, no? How you want it. So, that's the best. But, since I'm vlogging, para tuloy-tuloy, I think I just have to cook it. Reheat na lang later. So, depende what my children wants to eat. So, I think this is well cooked na. And now, here, we mix. Okay, and then we try to taste it again. Okay? So, let's taste it again. Talaga, masarap na. Actually, better not keep on eating rice, no? Though I cook rice, as much as possible, you mix a lot of vegetable para hindi na sila mag-rice. So, yummy na akong soup. You can add bihon here to make it bihon soup, which that's how I always does it. Kasi I don't always eat rice. Now we will transfer because we will cook the bangus. Then after the bangus, not bangus yet. We cook first the okay, stop na to. Yan. So, we cook first the ampalaya. Yan. So, this is our what do you call that? Ampalaya. So, I just use the oil of the giniling, no? Kasi may oil siya that's coming out from the pork. For added flavor lang. Yan. After this, I off na pala the stove in the other side sa soup. So, okay na yan. So, I just mix a little bihon. Even it's off na, it's okay lang kasi basta electric stove, yan eh. Even electric stove, it's still hot. No? Yan. So, good. After this, we put the ampalaya with egg. So, by the way, I forgot to beat the egg back. So, you take away the water with salt, diba? Have it drain for a few minutes before you put it there. I drain the, okay. So, after draining, then you put. Then, I add the what? I will add the egg. So, now I add the egg. Pwede tatlo, pwede dalawa. Depends on you. So, I put salt on the egg. The salt. Ayan, wala namang over. Okay. So, ayan. So, egg. So, close na. Better buy, kanang hindi plastic na disposable na biodegradable cartoon. So Sometimes it's my husband who go grocery, sometimes me. So now we mix this egg to our ampalaya. Okay, mix it like that. Actually, sa ampalaya daw, you should not keep on flipping it. Much better not to keep flipping it. No? So, I believe this, I will eat this first. Pwede naman dinner yung giniling. But this one is my favorite with my daughter talaga. Maybe to season it, we need also to put a little paprika and some barbecue sauce. Because there's onion na and garlic, so pwede rin onion powder. Ayan. So, just to taste, no? So, I'm done with my what? Ampalaya. Let's taste my ampalaya. A little matabang pa. I have to put a little salt. Okay, a little salt. Sprinkle it with salt. Usually, I put chia seed. Chia seed is healthy, so put chia seed. Okay, I think that's it. Later tonight, I will cook the milk fish kasi better talaga gusto ni Hagios, my son, na after cooking, that's the time you cook, you eat right away para mainit pa. So, time to off kasi mainit na to. Okay? So, better, kasi I thought of cooking pa the milk fish kaya I did not off right away. Basta if it's half cooked na, pwede na siya i-off. Okay? Let's see. Ano yan? Don't follow me ha. I-pick mo lang. Hindi siya mapait ha. So, it's super yummy. Hesed, look! How do I cook the ampalaya? Perfect. Now, I'll prepare the table. So, time to get my ampalaya. So, I'm excited. After this, I will also serve them with my soup. Hi Lord, thank you for the joy of cooking for my family. Thank you for the provision that we can cook yummy food for them. Kasi mainit pa, I put the there. Yan. These are the finished product. My son will taste the rice that I put something on the rice. This one. That one. It's ordinary rice lang actually. But how does it taste? It smells better, no? What are you eating, son? The giniling.
It's
How was?
good.
No, you say something.
It's good.
Okay, serving spoon.
It's good.
This one is good. The
I don't
ampalayoy.
like ampalaya.
You just try lang.
No, I
It's
don't
really
like it.
yummy. Sige na. The soup. You try the soup. Wait, I show your face.
And then you text the correct one.
Why? Okay lang? It's yummy naman. Okay, Papa. Okay. Kasi my son needs to use the tripod. Wait lang. This one. Giniling. God. The soup. Masarap.
Love it.
I'm happy you like it, see. Mm.
I love this one. And I like the soup too.
Yeah, I give you.